after the Connecticut shooting, some parents felt unsafe sending their children to school, but one 11-year-old boy's mother thought that maybe it's a good idea to arm my 11-year-old son with a gun. So an 11-year-old student at West Kearns Elementary in Salt Lake City showed up to class with a handgun, pulled it out during recess and pointed it to one of his students. The student says he pulled out a gun and he put it to my head, me and my friend, and he said he was going to kill us. I told him I was going to tell, but he said, if you tell, I'm going to kill you.
That's really weird. An 11-year-old, the minute they get into a slight conflict, decide to pull out the weapon that they have in their bag. I would have thought that an 11-year-old was incredibly mature and would never do that. We have adults in this country that are nowhere near mature enough that do it all the time, and then they claim stand your ground and all that nonsense, right? You know, gone to an 11-year-old. Now, I remember when we were taking kids and expelling them for having Tweety chains.
Right.
You remember? Like,
yes.
oh, no, you can't do that. They'd bring in nail clippers. Oh, expelled. Now everybody's so gun crazy, they're like, well, nail clippers you get expelled for, but Rick Perry's talking about arming the teachers. I mean, if more guns always equals safer, right? So if all the kids have guns, my God, think about how safe everybody could be.
Yeah, well, to be fair, this 11-year-old boy is being investigated. He has been placed in a juvenile detention center until he basically goes to trial to see what his sentencing will be. So it's the right way to handle the situation. And look, he's an 11-year-old kid. The knucklehead is the parent that made this decision.
Absolutely. And I would be shocked if the NRA didn't defend him. Look, you think that they're not going to go that far? They argued for and won the right of people on the terrorist watch list to have weapons. If you think that they think possible terrorists should have weapons, they're not going to argue for a mother who's just trying to defend her family and make sure after a tragic shooting that her son is safe by having a weapon on him. It was just an innocent mistake.